People from different places, also for many spaces, spread out our mazes, shining with pretty faces. We have no need for cases from those with no shoelaces. We go with mighty paces.
From 17, I began business of my own. I became financially independent. So several times I was broke.
What business were you doing at 17?
At 17, I was a manual laborer. Getting streams of income. So I assume that when you begin to get your streams of income,
yes,
you're already in business.
Absolutely.
You understand?
Yes.
So I was a manual laborer.
Yes.
I carried blocks for mason. Yes. I also worked as a wood drudger. I was carrying wood, plywoods, 4x9, 2x2, very heavy woods. I was carrying them in those days. Anything the human mind can believe, the human mind can achieve. I believed that I would be an author at a particular age, and it happened. I became an author, and the book went on to win a lot of many awards. I believe that I will have a certain range of money at a particular time. That one is even working faster. When you say you are going to have ₦1 million and you give a specific time that you are going to get it, you just see that it happens. This has happened several times in my life. Sometimes I won't even have any money with me, but I will say that before the end of the day, money will come to me. Because anything the human mind can believe, the human mind can achieve. The universe will be in confusion. The universe will just find somebody that will call my number and say, Jeff, take money and do something for me. It is the power which you have inside of your mind. Your mind connects with the universal power, and then changes happen. I began to write at the age of 16. My first work was an attempted novel. I called it Venom. It was about a sugar mommy and a sugar boy.
So, sir, please, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
I'm just a very simple, humble person who likes to look at life as simple as possible, as well as try to figure out why things are the way they are.
What is the most amount of money you have made in a year?
Things are changing and everything is going online. If you are not online, I'm sorry to say this, but very soon your business might go bankrupt. Do you want a website, a working website, personal website, investment website, e-commerce website, business website, church website, app website, any type of website, legit working website? I have a short plug for you. You can message me with this number so I can give you this contact.
You know, sometimes it's very difficult for one to say some of these things.
Absolutely.
On camera. But I know that in a year, I make 6 figures. Let's just put it that way.
Okay, give me 6 figures.
6 figures in the millions. You must be self-disciplined. I think that I am a person who is determined. But one thing that is affecting all of us, both young and old, is procrastination. Procrastination is a thief of time.
So what business are you into?
So many businesses.
Oh.
The first is I help people to create their books on Amazon.
Okay.
A lot of Africans don't know how to do that.
Okay.
So I help to format books, edit them. So to the extent that I had to bring other people too. I had to bring younger people to start doing some of these things, scanning a lot of articles, editing books and putting them in Amazon.
Yes.
For other people, for people to buy, for other authors.
Yes.
So that people can buy them. I was also into sculpture, like this sculpture you're looking at.
Yeah.
I was the one who.
This one now.
Yeah.
I
was given this contract. This one now. This hand. Yes. What I did was
I'm going to video this
place now. This place you see was fallow. Nothing was here before. So each time I pass as a student, I say, I'll see that there's nothing kept in this place. There's no statue in this place. So being a businessman that I am, I had to call somebody who could sponsor it.
Yes.
So the person sponsored it to the tune of 4 million then. Yes. So he sponsored it. Of course, I made my own money out of it too. Because if you are sponsoring it, if all the suffering, I was there with them while we were doing it. So I made my middleman commission out of it. What is the meaning of life? At the age of 17, I tried to answer that question. I had just finished secondary school. I went up the mountain. There was a mountain in Mina town then. I studied so many people in order to understand the meaning of life. Then after studying all of them, I came upon my own theory about the meaning of life, which is the meaning of life is being born to discover as much as possible the unique talents hidden within the inner self. You discover it for the pleasure of the infinite intelligence, because the infinite intelligence wants to see you exhibit what he has given you.
Yes.
For the pleasure of the infinite intelligence, and for disciples to pick up after you have left, to propagate your own ideas for the betterment of this universe. Not only betterment of the earth or betterment of society, but betterment of the universe. That is the meaning of life. Other than that, I don't see anything we are doing here. This universe is ruled by an infinite intelligence. I know that the atheists may think that I am wrong, but with the coincidences happening within the universe, how somebody could figure out all the elements in the periodic table before these elements were seen. He figured them out because already there was order. So he saw the order. So he knew that this one will have this mass number. This one will have this proton number. This one will have this mass number. And he began to name them before seeing them. He began to name them before, because there was order in the universe. Who put the order there? Who put these things there? Why is this earth hanging on nothing? A child was born. He began to tell everybody who killed him in his former life. He began to tell everybody where he lived in his former life. He began to tell everybody where he was buried in his former life. And then investigations began. Detectives went to investigate the place. They saw the bones, his former bones. They saw him as a dead body, the child. And they were able to solve the murder case and were able to arrest the person who killed him. When I realized, I said, no, there is much more than we think that are in this world. You would have to go and research on Cameron Macaulay. Research on that name. And there are so many other videos on reincarnation that made me conclude there was infinite intelligence. Be the master of time. And to be a master of time is not easy. Somebody once said, or somebody, an anonymous person once said that when one is young, one doesn't know anything. One is not wise. When one is young, one is whiling away his time. But as soon as one gets old, one becomes wise. By that time, you are about to go. So the wisdom will not profit much. When you are young, you are not wise. When you are older, you are wise. So this wisdom you will just impart it to your children, because you are not making use of it, or you won't make use of it as much as you would have made use of it when you were younger. My religion is not Christianity. It is the universe. It has no common Bible yet, but The Secret by Rhonda Byrne is very close. All religious beliefs draw from the same energy source of good and bad in the universe. No one has the final truth. I am a Christian and yet a universalist too. Before I said I wasn't a Christian, but what I mean is that I wasn't a Christian alone. I am a Christian and a universalist too. This means I look at the actions of Jesus and learn from them. He ate with sinners. I eat with sinners. He had female friends. I have female friends. And I try to maintain healthy relationships with them. He said to give to Caesar their due taxes. This I do. He said to love my neighbors. So I do so myself. He washed the feet of his disciples. I am building my character to do the same in any leadership position I find myself. He had no church. Jesus had no church, which he built and asked everyone to sow seeds into. Jesus never did that. I therefore regard churches with suspicion. He fellowshipped with like minds, not touched with them. I try to do this. He respected other religions. Jesus respected other religions, especially Judaism. Jesus respected Judaism. For he went to their temples preached in their temples and pursued people who use the big temple for business transactions. He didn't say that I am a chosen, so I cannot talk to a Catholic. I'm a Catholic, so I cannot talk to Anglican. Jesus never did that. Jesus went to the temples and he knew they were practicing another religion, and he was there with them. Then today, I see various business transactions becoming every Sunday right within churches. Jesus went around with his disciples, preaching and healing people without demanding for gate fees. Today, pastors will come to a particular place and demand for gate fees for people to come into the crusade ground. Gate fees. Honestly, my heart shakes in utter fear, for I look around and see that hardly any pastor lives like Jesus. No hard feelings. Yet I respect those of them who have high moral standards, but their humble actions, not haughty words. God is above religion. Therefore, it follows that all good people, whether they are Christians, real DBS, Muslims, Hindus, Zoroastrians, Buddhists, Taoists, etc., will go to heaven. All good people, no matter who they are.
This video was shot and edited by my team, Viable Media. We help business owners, we help churches, we help schools, we help content creators to shoot and edit their videos. If you want a video like this one, you can WhatsApp me on this number on your screen, 081 3544185, so we can help you shoot and edit your video at a very affordable price. Thank you.